There he is. What's happening, Marlon? Chito Vera, the victor from Saturday in San Diego. He knocked out one Dominick Cruz. It is so good to see you, my friend. Back at home. We just spoke on Monday. You didn't do it. Now you're back 7 days later. How about that?
It was great. Life's I don't know. I just like to sit down and just let the moment sit, let all the emotions go by, and just you know, just enjoy the process. Just enjoy the today. Be present on what's going on, and life great, dude. Life's great. Feels good, and you know, just happy to be here.
Greatest moment of your career on Saturday so far?
Until that point, yeah, of course. Always the fight ahead of you is the most important of your life. That was Saturday night. My whole life stops around 6 o'clock until the fight was over. I say to myself in the locker room, "This is it. This is the moment that you've been waiting your whole life." It's not about the opponent. It's not about anything. It's about what he won. It's about how much I dream to be there. Just the little things that people don't realize. The little things. That was the first time I have the mic on a weighing
Hmm.
because it's an arena show.
Yeah.
So all those little things, I was like, holy fuck, this is beautiful. It's amazing to be here. It's great to be here, and fuck, you know, I get to talk to the people in the crowd on weigh-ins, and then I was like, fuck, this is not an epic show. It's a real fucking arena with thousands of people, and the kids from Ecuador back it up and deliver.
Amazing. What was the week like? Like leading up, was everything okay? How were you feeling?
Beautiful week. I came on fight week ready. I came ready to fight. I came prepared. I came with a great mindset. I had great people around that uplift me and make me feel good, make me do my job better. And once you get to the hotel, there's not really anything to do but remain focused, do the weight, and fight hard on Saturday night. So I just flow. You know, I went for a run. I went for a run. Train with the team. Enjoy. Did the press that I have to do, and just was cool. It was fucking cool to be there,
You did that face to face with him for UFC. What was that like?
dude. It was easy. Like that's why I really said before. Like I'm not tripping. And then when the UFC asked me, "Would you be down to do that?" I was like, "I don't give a fuck. If you put it on my calendar, like if that's on my schedule, I do it.
Hmm.
I'm not looking forward to do it. I don't ask to do it, but I'm a professional. And then, of course, I'm gonna repeat what I always say. If you give me the wrong energy, you will get a feedback at you. If you're an all right person, the way that I am, just chilling, cool and calm, we can do it. We can talk. I say with the same thing I said before. I'm ready. I want to fuck you up, and you're not my friend. I'm not playing body with nobody, but I'm not also an idiot that walks around yelling. There's no reason for that. That's a waste of energy. So we did it and it came pretty nice.
So now we get to the fight. First two rounds, the judges scored it for him. What are you thinking? And you did hit him with some shots, but I think most would say that he was up 2 rounds to none, and then you got him in the third, and then of course it ends in the fourth. What are you thinking after those first 2 rounds?
I drop him, you know. I drop him in the first round. I drop him in the second one. I got takedown in the first one, and he lands on top. I close my guard. I control pretty good. Put a couple elbows on his head. He was definitely throwing numbers. He started a little harder than usual, but of course he started harder. He wanna let me know what's up. He's a former champ. He's a guy that's been there, so he's probably trying to be like, I'm gonna show him that I'm gonna come fucking hard, strong to fight. And I was like, cool, good for you, but You know, it's just my time. Like I was telling that stuff to me when I was, when I was standing up under the curtain before I walk out. I was just repeating in my head, "It's my time. It's my time. It's my time." And I didn't stop down until my music go and I just, started vibing. But he was throwing a lot of numbers. He was trying to pressure me, but I just keep coming. I just keep coming. I just keep coming. I just keep trying to find him because he moved a lot. It's a hard guy to find. It's not an easy guy to find. That's why I don't throw many low kicks because I don't want to blow my feet too early. I'm definitely down to blow my feet if I'm really down and I have to do something. Then I say like fuck it, might as well let you break it. So it was a calculation in there. You gotta figure it out. You gotta find it. It's a different thing. The speed, the vibration that we bring in our energy, the power. So all those things I gotta have a feel and a read in order to find the way I found him. And you know, I could say those the first and second they gave it to him, but you can also, if you see who dropped who, you can also give it to that person or at least make it even. But what we can do about it? Judging
Yeah.
is weird, so it's just just keep trying. The more you try, the more lucky you can get.
Did he? Okay, so let me ask you this: did he surprise you at all? Like the movement was reminiscent of the old Dom, and I thought that, all right, you get older, you're not moving it. Like, did anything that he did out there, especially in those first two rounds, surprise you, or maybe you weren't expecting?
Um, I was expecting the movement.
Yeah, of course.
I know he's really good at when you throw a combination, he goes side to side and then he come back with something. But it's very easy to say that.
Uh,
But once you're in there, it's a different animal. That's why I don't like to make fantasies on my head and just think like, yeah, sure, he's older, I'm gonna catch him. Like the guy is just as strong as any other young guy that I fought. Fucking got balls. He's gonna try hard, but like I just knew one thing that I remember from the last time he got dropped. That was the Munoz fight in the first round. Munoz dropping and then Munoz unload of him, like just throw every single ounce to put him out. When I dropped him, if you can see, I was calculated. I never went apeshit. I never went crazy. I was like, just take your time. Be a sniper. When you have somebody hurt, you don't have to kill him. You just have to touch him again. And coach was doing a great fucking job on just telling me the right little things. And I think I think we we show up a little better than the last fight. And next time we will show up even better. So I just feel we adding wrinkles to my game. I feel like I'm just getting better by practice. I'm better by every day in the job. And I said it and I will say it again. I'm becoming a problem because I'm getting better. I'm getting better. You know that again. That performance was fucking cool, but that's in the past. I don't live or enjoy myself because what you just did. I forgot about it. I'm gonna take the good, try to take away the bad, and get better for the next one. I don't live up for that moment. I live up for different things. That alone is business. My life is what really makes me happy. So from now on, just keep getting better. Keep adding wrinkles to the game. Keep figuring it out how to just become a better fighter because these years coming up are the best years of my life, and I'm gonna take a lot of advantage of it.
Eric Nixick, the coach from Extreme Couture, had this tweet in the middle of the fight. I'm sure you've seen it since, where he was saying
Yeah.
like the kick is right there. And then you at the post fight press conference mentioned an exchange that you had with your head coach Jason Perillo, who's one of the very best in the game, and what he's done with you and so many others, nothing short of amazing. I hate to ask you to repeat the story, but it's amazing because Eric was getting all this credit. But you said that he sent you a picture of that exact moment, and that was it, like telling you that the opening was there.
Yeah, like 7 days ago, I can go back to my message and I will send a screenshot later. He sent me two pictures. He don't say nothing. He don't write nothing. He sent me just a picture of Munoz kicking him literally right on the hip bone, and Dominic's head was deep in full in the other side. And he sent me that picture, and we just understand each other so much that I didn't even ask him how, why, or what is that. I just saw that and I was like, okay. And there's the first thing that came to my head was a decoy, decoy. Throw something here, you move there, throw whatever as hard as you can on the other side, and it worked. And he did told me in the third round, in the break of the third round, going to the fourth, like, hey, you're this close to catching. Keep throwing. I like the energy. I like that you're not getting discouraged when you're missing. And what I like the most, you're not losing your balance. You're throwing, even when you throw in the air that hard, your base is fucking beautiful. He was happy. He was happy with the work. And then he told me, just do your thing. Just throw anything hard at the end in any side.
Wow.
And dude, it was like boom, dude, that fucking thing sound was heavy. I felt I felt the energy in my leg. I was like, that's it. And that's why I called. I was like, thank you, coach. I was like, that was like really like little reminders. A lot of coaches talk a lot of bullshit. They try to motivate you, they try to play Mr. Strong, but read what's in there is the most important, and Perillo is really good at reading what's going on in there.
What was also amazing was you're in San Diego, his hometown, and the place exploded, which I thought was great. Obviously, I believe there were a lot of Latino fans there. Did you feel the love? Like, I didn't feel like you were being booed. I didn't feel like you were getting any type of hate.
I think that arena was for me. I really think that people like what I'm bringing to the table.
Oh
I
yeah,
think they love the show, and I think they like the reason I do it. And that's what I said before the fight. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if people is shooting for me. And when I walk out, there was no boo. At least that I hear. I
right.
hear just people cheering. And then when the fight started, there was a chant. Chito, Chito, Chito. I was like, holy fuck. I was like, this is fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's just fucking, that's just gas in the fire. Gas in the fucking fire. And I have a lot of wood to burn. So I was like, I like this. My walkout, it was electric. I, it, you know, I watch a lot of fighting. I watch a lot of tape. It feels that when I was walking to the cage, I felt like Anderson Silva with the gi and the hat backwards, walking and touching people's hands, the way he always was kind of like dancing and going really happy, kind of like a John Jones vibe too when they walk out. I felt like that. I felt like what I was doing, the energy around me was when I was a kid watching in my house, watching them out
Wow.
and seeing their aura just like powerful energy. And I was like, that's exactly how I feel when I was dancing, touching people's hands left and right, and the music, everything was just it was it was perfect. It was great, and that motivated me just to fight harder, just to stay more focused, just to be like, this is fucking sweet.
Are you thinking about that in the moment, or is this after the fact?
When I was walking,
Wow.
I felt when I was walking in the cage, the enjoyment was so much, and my memory is really solid that I kind of was watching myself from, and I remember Anderson walkout, John walkouts, GSP walking out in Canada, and just that like everything is for you there. Go and take it because I don't know. It's the first time I headlined an arena. Like the Apex was the biggest opportunity of my life because brought me to this, brought me to Saturday night. That I'm the kid that came from so far away, and I headlined in San Diego, California, with a sold out arena. I was just whatever the fuck makes the happiness in the brain. That thing was fucking coming hard. It's like boom, boom, boom. I love it. I fucking love it.
I love the clip, two clips. One where Action Bronson, Bam Bam, is cheering for you cage side, and he's so happy. And you can just see the love that he has for you. And then the clip of you two in the back, him hugging you, that bear hug. I've felt that bear hug before. It's a tremendous bear hug. The love that you guys
That's
have for each other is a beautiful thing.
that's a real brother right there. That's a real brother right there. And to be honest, when I was in the locker room, somehow this time I was able to, from the TV, I was able to pick up everybody, which I didn't like that part. I watched my wife, I watched action, I watched like everybody that came from me, my friends from LA, my friends from Ecuador, my family. I was, they literally were showing everybody, like, just like I was able to see, oh, he's there. Oh, I was like, fuck, I gotta perform for these people. Like these people, they didn't came here for nothing. They want me to win, and I was like, okay, let's fucking go, let's do it. And you know, the warm up was good, and you know, like back in the day, you now you have a locker room with other people, many energy going around. You know, win, lose, people getting hectic, people getting angry, people walking out. So all the little things, everything, it was just like holy fuck, like the old days again, like we're going big, and I'm the fucking main event. Like this whole card is built around me. Just those little fucking things, I appreciate them so much. That just make me. I put way more value on everything I do, and I put way more responsibility in everything I do, and it just feels so fucking good to live this life right now, and knowing that I can keep it up and just keep doing it and getting better. It's fucking awesome.
Also, did you see the clip of Rockhold reacting to the win? Like the happiness, he was like shaking.
He was he was fucking, yeah. I
Isn't it
know he
amazing
was.
to see how happy people were for you?
It's cool, dude. It's cool. It's like it's put a smile on me, knowing that I can put a smile on people, and that's a good thing about just just making sure you're living your best life. Just be yourself, be nice, surround yourself with people that will uplift you, make you feel better, and you can do something for them in a good way. It's just not. That's what like one of my favorite rappers from Spain, when in one of his rap songs, he said something about like don't get confused with temporary fame, when some people have like that eternal popularity. Like, you know, there's people that they're forever famous, they're forever something, they're forever important, but not just because that that moment of that day, those 30 seconds that some people have of fame, and they think that's it, and they can just live out of that. It's, it's just that other thing that is a little greater, a little longer, but it's just good. It's natural. It's healthy, and that I feel that's what I bring. That's what I have around me. I have good people around me, great people, cool people, and it just everything just feels good, smells good, and that doesn't mean hard days or bad days will come to us. It's just the way life goes, but it's how you handle it, how you take care of business, how you surpass those bad times or moments is how far and how great you will made it. And I think we're here for a long good time.
Title shot next?
Possible. I would love to.
Is that a possibility? Do you believe that it could happen next?
Yeah, it could happen literally after what happened in Abu Dhabi. It it really comes down to, I said before, it really comes down to performance.
Right.
Like show me what you can do, and you know I want like I give you what you want. They don't want mm, winning is great. Winning is the most important thing. It's not the only thing. It's the most important thing. Fuck the rest. But winning like that is what you just go and you keep going to the other place. Just keep climbing ahead. So that's what they want. They want choking shit. They want to be like, oh fuck. They love that. They love that.
Do you first
And
if you don't
I
get the
can
title
feel it.
shot, who makes sense?
Anybody in the top five. I'm a top five guy, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to move up. Maybe I move a spot. Maybe I said top five. Who knows? And I don't give a fuck because rankings are nothing. Just win. Just win and you fight for the belt. Win and you keep it. So it's simple for me. So we have all those top five guys lined up. We got Merab and Aldo next week. Them Corey and Sonja Dunn. Them Jan and O'Malley, Sterling and Dillashaw. You know, it's really up to what happened with those fights. Like anything can happen, and really at that level. it's really who just come more prepared, who was for the longer time getting better and bringing something new and staying focused. We don't know none of those things. We just saw these little interviews, we just saw little clips, but we see the last couple of fights. But what you're doing from now to the final line is what are gonna make you get ahead because the level is high, everybody's good. So who comes more ready? I feel they can really give me the title fight. I'm asking crazy for it. I'm thinking I deserve it. I don't. I'm not full of shit. So and I don't waste my energy on things I cannot control. The UFC like me? Sure, they love me. Dana likes me? 1,000%. They want me to be a world champion? Sure. I sold the arena. If that if that arena will be with 3,000 people, 4,000 people, they're like, okay, we have a little problem. Maybe you gotta keep just winning like that to see what we can do. The way I want, how I put the crown on their feet, that's all they want. All the smoke, and I have it.
There's also the X Factor known as Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, he can come back too. He can get it. And since he's a former champ, he never lost the belt. He just retired. Maybe because you saw this guy. Who knows?
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
but you know, if he comes back and he skips the line, that wouldn't bother me. Like really, like why that would bother me? I feel like these guys get so crazy in line, like just dude, we are adults, and they're really bitch about like, oh, you're retired, oh, you're fine. Fuck, you guys are fucking pussies. I'm like, what the fuck? This is fucking fighting, boys. This ain't fucking Disney Channel or some shit like that. Like, you can fight for your spot like that. You just fucking call Dana and he will answer you. He will tell you the truth. It's like, I'm next, yes or no. Don't go fucking all bitch online crying. So if he comes back, he comes back too. He can get it. Anyone can give it to him. I can definitely give it to him. So we'll see what happens. Just keep it simple, keep it real, keep it going.
You want to fight again this year? Yeah.
I could. I'm healthy. I'm really healthy. I have nothing on my body. And I've been chilling today. My mom and dad is still here, so I'm just making sure we have the best time. We can laugh a lot. We can just talk a lot, and go back to the gym very very soon. I'm already getting bored. I swear to God, I'm a fucking weird person, dude. I It's almost like I like to be tired and just going after. I actually, this is the real truth. I enjoy training, and that can be a problem too because you train too hard. It's bad, but that's a good thing about this. When you're good here, you're confident enough to take time off too when you need it. And I have a fucking good coach that knows when to pull me down, pull me up. So I think we're going to the good direction. I'm gonna be a world champion. When? I don't know. If anybody can see the future, nobody will be stuck in a hole at some point in life. But I'm gonna be a world champion. That's without a doubt. That's 1,000% sure. That's a fact. I'm gonna be a world champion. When? Who knows? Soon? Maybe.
Just
Very soon.
two more things before I let you go.
I got a lot of time for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. But I don't want to take you away from your parents and your family. Speaking of family, it was so nice to see your kids in the cage and whatnot. Was that correct me if I'm wrong, was that the first time you were able to bring them all in there?
No, the last fight, my wife and my three kids came to the cage, but this
In
time,
the Apex too? Against Rob
yeah,
Font? Oh, okay. All right.
yeah, my daughter's shoes is still having drop of blood on her shoes,
Oh my gosh.
and she wear them again. She's
Wow.
like, Dad, this is this thing's got blood from the last time. I'm like, you should clean that or have mom clean it or give it to clean. She kind of like take it like a prize. I was like, okay, cool. You want to rock it.
But it must have been amazing, right? Now, like it's different, right? To
It
have them
was
all there.
beautiful.
Were your parents
It
there
was
too
beautiful.
in the cage?
Mm, I think so. Oh, they went. They came backstage with me for sure.
Okay.
No, they were. I don't think they made it there, but they did came backstage. But I had my two friends from Ecuador, one cornered me, his brother was sitting with my wife, so they come to the cage. Then we have the whole team inside. Dude, yeah, it was just now that you're talking about that, you bring the memories like again, when I was a kid, I was watching UFC, watching Lions fights or win world titles and families in the cage, and you just ask yourself, did one day I want to be able to do that? Like because you ask yourself like I'm gonna do that one day. Is that's where I'm heading? That's what I really want. And now that it's happening, it's just like wow, like life's amazing if you actually try, if you go and get it. Like a lot of people is just afraid to speak their mind and go after things that they're great, that they're big in life, just because they're hard to get. But when you have when you can sit in there and in your heart, in your guts, you believe it, you will live it. And fuck, the Saturday night was amazing. Just having my mom. This is the first time ever my mom was able to watch a fight. Normally she goes and pray and walks around the neighborhood and just go crazy. Last time she came, but she came to the Apex and she said, fuck it. She left. She couldn't. This time she
Wow.
watched like a fucking champ. And they also get better at it because it's not easy to see your
Yeah.
somebody that you love getting in a cage. It's not fun. And it was my mom, my dad, my sister, her husband, my auntie, my uncle, and my whole family, my wife, my three kids in the arena. So I just have a real reason to shine. I have a real reason to do things. I'm sure everybody else does it too, but I just make sure minds are stronger.
And I remember early days of the pandemic. I was doing these Instagram lives, and you would pop in sometimes, and we were talking about old school MMA. I think we even talked about Diaz Daily, which happened at that same arena in San Diego back in
Sure.
2011. And I know you have a great appreciation for fighting and for the history of the sport. And then I see, someone texted me earlier and like, I love Cheeto, but I wish he didn't say that Dom was low level. And I was like, look, Cheeto, like Dom, is someone who speaks from his heart and doesn't sugarcoat. But I know, and I will ask him this: you have respect for Dominick Cruz, and I think you have respect for what he's done in this sport and who he is and the legend. I know that you respect the history of this sport, and so can you back me up on that? Because I know you guys were saying things and stuff like
Oh,
that, but you do respect this man and what he's done in the sport, right?
I respect 1,000% him for what he did. I said this in the press conference. He make bantamweight cool. He was the name that brought up the bantamweights. When he was a champion and he was fighting other people, he was fighting all right guys. He was a cool guy making the name for the division. And I think the reason there's a big gap between 125 and 135 in terms of names, because he was a WC champ, came to the UFC and got the belt, even when he was injured over the years. No one forgot about it. He come back. He did what he did against Mizugaki, which was fucking phenomenal. Then again, he broke fucking something. Come back, beats TJ. That's fucking amazing. But I can't bring any of these emotions
Sure.
or respect once we're fighting. And I'm gonna explain a little bit when I say the low level thing. Talking about fighting, like fighting technique, doesn't matter what your style is. Like we got a guy like Adesanya, like he's very flashy, right? Like he's very technical, but he have a real solid base. His technique is sharp as fuck, but he's really flashy. So that's one thing. With Dominic, the super unorthodox movement that he does, me, me and my team, me and my coach, we think that's a low level style to do MMA. It's just our opinion. It's a fact. Maybe we prove it because the way we finish it. But I wasn't talking shit in a way like, oh, low level, like he suck. I don't think he suck. I don't think at all that he suck. It's the movements we don't think work for MMA because there's kicks, elbows, knees. There's so much shit that you can run into it moving like that. Yeah, you make it a little tricky, sure, but it's not having a good base. When I say to a good base, it's like a proper fundamentals.
Mm.
Like throw good combos, move well, move your feet correctly instead of just like doing crazy back and forth. They make it a little harder, but it's not technically or correctly for us. And that's an opinion. That's what I said. That I was like, yes, I say like that, and I mean it. It just sound a little fucked up, like well, I was just talking shit. I wasn't talking shit,
Okay.
and I do respect it. I like fuck, And the way they put him out, I had a little bit of pressure going to that fight because in the history books, he never lost a long title fight. That's already pressure for me, but all this motivation for me because now you want that. You want to knock the door. You want to open it. So finishing finishing him the way that I finish him, it's a great fucking cherry for my career. It's beautiful because I didn't just beat him. I put him out cold, which that's the ultimate thing to do. And it feels good. It feels good. But I'm definitely respect him. I'm for sure not his friend. I'm not trying to be his friend. But I respect him. I have respect for him and I appreciate what he did because without a guy like that, maybe Bantamweight wouldn't be as good as it is.
Much love, Cheeto. So happy for you. Congratulations. Keep doing your thing. 4 in a row now. And I can't wait till you get that title shot because I'll keep playing that clip of me saying you were going to fight for the belt when no one believed it, Cheeto. I believed it. Don't forget it, my friend. All right? Let's go.
I won.
Órale.
I don't forget. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate
You're the
it.
man. Talk to you soon. All the
You
best.
too.
I'm surprised you even have the beard, by the way. I thought you were going to shave it because you changed the look every
I
time.
am shaving, yeah. But like, this is the first time I fight with my head fully shaved
It's a good
and a
look.
longer beard.
I like it.
So I like it too. I'm a fucking Viking. So we'll see what I do next. But I'm always changing. I'm always changing.
Always, always. Much love. Thank you so much, Cheeto.
Thank you, my
Congrats.
brother.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, everybody.
There he is, Marlon Vera. What a huge win for him on Saturday, main event San Diego. What a moment. What a guy. What a legend. He is going to fight for a belt one day. I said it last year when no one was saying it,